Yeah. All right, let's see. Hello. Hello. All right, so that was the longest run for a bolt of all time because it's been about a week now. I had to order bolts and I wasn't happy with what we had and whatever else. So anyway, hit the O'Reilly's. Finally, crazy week once again, but here we are. Bill's back. Old guy Bill.
Old guy Bill. OGB.
And we got factory GM bolts that we're gonna pop in. I had to take the hoist off the motor. I guess that was last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sold the Olds motor and trans. That's gone. That's good. Now I got to hook this back up, get the motor just barely up because I've got 2 temporary bolts in. We'll slide one out at a time and pop the new ones in, and then we can really start cranking on the truck.
Sounds good.
All right.
You got your chain?
Yeah, it's right there, but first I got to grab the exhaust.
Okay. Got it.
So we just got to get it up enough to center it up. Swap one. Oh, golly, dang it. Man, these clamshells are tight. Where does that go? Here it is. Put the washer on the nut side. Because she's got a flange.
Yep.
A phalange. I'm saying it should not be that hard.
Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to give it a tap tap.
Up just a little, just a half a
Up?
Matter of fact, leave it right there. Perfect. Just came out.
All right. Where did I put the other one? Oh, here it is.
Little change. I have more room up here than he has down there.
Does it fit?
Yep.
All right.
Ready?
Ready when you are. Maybe.
Yeah, I have it going the wrong way.
That sucks. Hold on. I thought I fell it the right way.
Make sure we're going the right direction. Yep. Ready?
Yep. Whoa, hold on. Try again. That's it. That's good. Line in the way.
All right, ready?
Yep. That's good.
Good?
Yep. The hard part is now done.
Chain off?
Yeah, we can take the hoist out, chain out, and start bolting some stuff on. Get it up back on the ground, actually, that'll be a lot easier. So I guess what we'll do first is put the headers back on.
Yeah. How about the bolt that goes in here?
It's in there, all
right.
4 in there.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I knew you had to put that one in.
Yep, they're all good.
Put everything on.
So then we'll put the headers back on, and then we'll move to the intake, the knock sensors, all that stuff. And then really, once we get to that point, we'll stop because I want to figure out where we want to put the wire and harness.
For the harness.
Yeah. All right, so first, now the engine is where it belongs. It's sitting much higher, it's on a good angle, and I'll show you underneath. So you can see now the oil pan is flush, exactly flush with the cross member underneath. So we are perfect. Bill and I this morning took a look at the white truck and noticed it had the same problem. So At some point I'll probably put these same motor mounts in there too, but the only thing I got to check now is the tail shaft and make sure that the drive shaft is okay. So should be. That's not even bolted or anything yet. We left that loose, but good news is that that pan is way up out of the way and we won't hit it on anything. Clearly the side that's blue goes on the motor. You know what? Yeah, we need to keep it where it is because I got to pass the other one through the bottom. So. Second time doing this. No big deal. We should get the bolt. That little tray has all the header bolts in it. Got the header? Yep. Okay. I really just need to get two in here and then we can put it do the other side and put it down on the ground because it's way easier.
You want me to go underneath and support it?
No, I think it'll be all right. I might get in there actually.
Okay. You hold it and I'll turn the bolt.
All right, you got it?
Yep. I got about 5 threads in.
That's good. All right, this is much easier.
Yep. Plenty of room in these to work from inside the truck. Makes it nice.
I was already in here earlier in the video. Here, I'll throw some more in while I'm here. Of course, we could have put it on the lift for this. Here we are. Let's just fight it as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Ah, come on.
You got it. All right, hold on right there.
Got one in?
Yeah.
So you want to hand me a bolt?
Yeah. Back down to squishing bugs.
Yeah. Okay. I'm making a mess of this paint, man.
We'll wash it off when we're done.
Yeah.
We can touch it up.
I might hit them black. I don't know, we'll see.
I like.
All right, so I'm gonna put the knock sensors in now, wire them up, and then we got the wiring harness. I was telling Bill last night, I really don't want to drill through the firewall and put the PCM under the dash in this truck like I did the white truck. I don't have a lot of room since this is a factory air truck. So I think what I'm going to try to do with the factory computer is go actually under the seat. So we'll drill a hole through the bottom of the tunnel. The harness already has a grommet on it, so we just have to hole saw it, pop it up. I don't know, we have to lay it all out. So first thing I want to do is get the knock sensors wired in, put the intake on, and then we'll be able to start wiring long spots, injectors and things like that. And then we'll figure out how much room we have behind it.
Tell us where the harness is going to go.
Should be like this. Blue should go in the front. Yeah. All right. Green should go back here. I did put new knock sensors in it because they were all crusty and full of water.
Want to tap it in with the butt of the hammer?
Yeah, I don't understand, but when these things start leaking, instead of just replacing a, $10, $15 sensor or just the harness, guys will just put silicone on them like it's going to stop it. Yeah. So anyway, all right, I feel pretty confident in those. so let me grab the intake. Oh, we gotta clean the intake, so I'm gonna stop it for a second. We'll get the intake cleaned up. It's pretty gross. I have new gaskets right there for it. Peel the tape, throw it on, but let's get it cleaned up first.
Okay.
All right, well, we got the intake pressure washed. I realized that there's a bunch of stuff here that was cracked or broken, so I guess I knew that early on, so I already ordered the new parts. That's trash. These are the new gasquets, but we're gonna do some EGR block off and some other fun stuff that we don't need anymore. Bill's sucking his lips because...
Yeah, we just had a delivery of chips and dips. I apologize. If I have anything hanging on me, it's either cat hair or some avocado.
So this guy, I have a couple of these actually, but this seems to be the right one. This and probably one of these or a couple of these screws. That's different. This one has an O-ring. That goes to that. This I think is probably the screw. Let's see. Yep. All right. Pop the O-ring on. Just started raining. Got the white truck back in. There we go. Let me grab an Allen wrench.
A little hot and humid today in Florida, but at least we're not freezing and ice and snow and all that stuff. That's why we left PA behind.
So we got one block off plate, which helps clean things up and keeps it running better. Now I have to remember where the other block off plate goes. I got two more really. Boy. One's here. That's this one. I was prepared. Amazon stuff, all this. Cheap.
Pretty cool. Now since we're not using the power brake booster, does this get blocked off?
It is blocked. That's the plug.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the 2500 series 6-liter trucks, they don't make a lot of vacuum. So even the new trucks had
the Hydro Boost.
Hydro Boost. All right, that one's blocked. There's one more, but maybe there's not. I thought maybe it was this guy, but I think I might have got this for the last build too.
I don't see any other places for
I
it.
didn't use it. Yeah. I think that's it, really. All right, so we'll just put this all back in here. I'll look that up. It doesn't really matter. We could always put it on there on the truck. It's not a big deal.
Yep.
So I don't remember. Put it here. You want to flip that over and we'll snap these guys on. Still some water coming out of it, but that's fine. Man. And the LS stuff is so nice because, you know, we should pull these injectors out too, actually. Look at them. Pretty bad. Anyway, the LS stuff is so nice because It all, like these gaskets, O-rings, they just snap right on.
I love the clips on it and everything.
Yeah.
Amazing.
3 clips and you're done. But these injectors got to come out. We can do that on the truck.
Okay.
It'd be a lot easier.
Back over.
Yep. And let me peel this tape. So,
Oops.
It's just water.
I just got a load of fuel down my arm. That was good.
Hydrogen.
Came out of the fuel rail.
We also clean the throttle body, which is over there. Clean that up in that ultrasonic cleaner. Came out pretty clean. So we'll put that back on once it's all on the truck too. Pretty good. So I swapped out the iron heads that were on this for these aluminum heads. These are 317 heads. Not the greatest heads to use on a 6-liter for making any kind of big power, but they're going to be fine. That's pretty gross, huh? Some of this tape don't want to come off. Oh yeah. What a mess. All right, I got a tool for that. Carbide scraper.
Very nice.
It'll screw the aluminum up pretty quick if you're not careful.
For sure.
So we'll be careful.
I'm really glad I'm not holding that cast intake. This is nice and light.
Yeah. Not quite a small block intake. And we don't have to worry about gently dropping it on and putting any kind of bead of RTV or
Little
anything.
China walls on the front and back end that love to leak and the whole deal.
Let me just hit that with a little brake clean to get the goo off. Yeah, buddy. I feel good about that.
I feel good about it.
All right, so we got our sensors in. We'll drop the intake on, then we'll pull the fuel rails off because I want to get those injectors cleaned and they're probably plugged up. So
You want to climb in and I'll hand this to you? Or
no, we'll just drop it
lean
on
over?
there. Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll throw the throttle body on from the front. That's it. It only goes in one spot. They have little sort of keys. Oh, they got some brake clean. So it only goes in one spot. It only goes in one way.
Nice.
From the factory, they have foam underneath of here.
Insulator?
Yeah, but I don't run them because they just hold water. And
I'd rather have air going through it.
yeah, exactly. Makes a little more noise, but we're going to make some
like
noise
noise.
anyway.
Noise is good.
Yeah. She's raining. All right, 89 all around.
Cool.
So we dropped this guy here in the ultrasonic cleaner. I mean, came up nice. And I left the nuts on there, so we didn't lose them. We'll
Very, very carefully take the nuts off.
Otherwise, they're inside there, and we're fishing them out with a magnet.
Not good.
You still got cleaner on there?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good, and good. I did, by the way, before we cleaned the intake or the throttle body, we did take all the electronic pieces off, position sensor, all that stuff. So at least we've got it nice and clean. See?
There's one more.
Yeah, I lost it already.
Over here. Did it go in the pan?
No, here it is.
I was gonna say, I knew it was over here somewhere. If you hear it, we have a little liquid sunshine and thunder going on outside right now. Probably hear it in the background.
Torqued. Torqued. Torqued.
Perfect.
And this, so we don't lose it, is going to go right back on here again, but I'm going to end up, wait, it goes this way, but I'm going to end up taking it off and putting it in a different spot for the intake once we get there. Okay. I feel good about that.
You'll put the sensors back on now?
Yeah, might as well. Well, we got to clean them. Mm-hmm. You want to grab these and clean them? I'll pull the fuel rails off.
Yep.
Just don't, I think maybe don't spray inside of there, but
I'll just wipe them down with some cleaner.
That's fine.
Or towel.
That little brush is over there on the sink.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. It's got O-rings on each one. Yep, I'll be careful of those.
Yeah. And I'll pull the injectors out.
Okay.
All right, this should just pop right out of here. And I'm gonna keep them together. It's easier than taking these screws apart. Yeah, they're pretty funky, these injectors. I half wonder if I shouldn't just put new injectors in this thing. Well, whoa. Let me pour this gas in there, Bill. I'm gonna look up injectors here. I got part number. I could probably go bigger, but we're not gonna make that much power. So factory injectors will be fine. I did not put new injectors in that, but that thing had much less miles on it. So let's look it up. This is why everybody needs a shop computer. Otherwise I'd be going in the house or on my phone. And this is way better. Yeah, look. I can get a full set of injectors for $100, brand new. Question is, well, are they actually the right injectors, or are they some Chinese injector? You really just never know. I mean, there's ways to find out, but I definitely don't want to order these Yupa injectors. So let's see here. These guys. Yeah, these are Sino CMP injectors. All right, I mean, probably even if I go to O'Reilly's, I'll bet you they're not even the right. They're probably Chinese junk. All right, so we've ordered a giant injector cleaner machine.
New toy.
Meantime, I guess there's no harm in just soaking these and breaking some of this up. So we're going to drop all the injectors in the ultrasonic cleaner, let them eat, and then the new machine will come on Monday and I can drop them on there.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what the pattern looks like, see what the flow looks like. It'll tell me if they're balanced or not.
Test them.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
So let's pull these all off of here. All right, we've got the injectors getting cleaned over there in the ultrasonic cleaner, and then I have that machine coming on order. Once that comes Monday, I'll probably shoot a quick video just showing how that thing works and what it does and see how our injectors look. Then we could take the $50 set of all 8 injectors I got from Amazon probably shipping direct from China, and we'll do a flow test on those too, just to see. And if I don't like them, we'll send them back, and if they work, we'll probably put them in. I don't know, or have them as a spare set, whatever. Now that I've got 2 trucks here, and then I'll have a spare set of injectors coming out of the Caprice because we're putting those 1000s in. We'll have lots of injectors, but that's fine. For 40 bucks, it's whatever.
Spare parts are good.
Yeah. So for now, I'm putting the sensors and actuators back on the throttle body. We got the throttle body installed and everything's good. That'll probably be pretty much it for today. And then we'll get this video up for people to check out.
Do we need that hose with the insulator on it? We're gonna put that back on?
That is the PCV. No, because I'll just put a new one in.
Okay.
And I don't know, we might put a catch can on this truck. We'll see. I need to put a new PCV on anyway. That thing was gross. If you want, oh, that goes on the fuel rail, so that's fine. All right, so those are done. Yeah, I think actually that's probably pretty good for today. I got a new throttle cable to replace that one. We've got all kinds of stuff to do, but I'm not in a hurry. Like I said in the last video or earlier in this one, you just do an hour at a time. We've been in here for 4 hours,
5 hours playing around.
Today.
Yep, had a good time.
Just hanging out. I'm not in a hurry, so we're gonna get it done right, get it done when the time is right, and that time is not today. I'm not in a rush. I got that white truck to drive. We got plenty of stuff to enjoy.
We got our other fun projects. We got motorcycles on the property.
Right.
Got a 72 Bultaco I'm working on up in Boynton Beach. I got it apart. I'm gonna take a couple pictures of the engine. We're building an old flat track bike for any bike people. It's just something fun. I'm gonna put it together. I'm probably gonna sell it. Also have an 82 YZ490, which I call the funny car of motorcycles. If you've ever ridden one, you know what I mean. So I have the shock out getting redone for it, and we're going to put it all back together and run it a little bit, and I think we're going to sell it too, because we have enough stuff around here to hurt ourselves with. So we also have the one we're keeping is a 76 DT400. We're going to keep that for a while.
We just got
licensed and everything, and we just did carburetor on it a couple weeks ago. It really runs nice, and it's a fun bike, and you could run it to the store if you wanted to, and we'll keep that for a while. We'll save that for last and maybe sell it when we're both too old to ride. We'll see what happens.
All right, in the meantime, I think that's it for today, probably for this weekend. I don't know, we might come and screw around here a little bit tomorrow, but I'm tired from work and everything else, and I'm looking forward to just having a little bit of downtime, which is why Bill's here and Judy's here, just hanging out for the weekend. My father-in-law wants us to come over and help him lift the body off of Simca. Maybe we'll take the camera for that.
Sounds good.
He's doing some cool stuff over there with Cosworth motor, Cosworth Vega motors, and I don't know.
We're trying to talk him into a big block in it, but he's leaning toward the Cosworth Vega because of the size of the car and size and weight. Should be pretty neat.
Yeah, so maybe we'll take the camera over for that tomorrow when we go help him. He just finished his shop. I mean, they're never really done, but
enough to move around in anyhow.
Yeah.
Did a nice job.
So anyway, I think that's it for today. Don't forget to hit subscribe, buy my merch. I'm just kidding. We don't have merch. Anyway, have a good one.
Take it easy.